evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis fans from all over the world, welcome to my hometown, and now yours, Tupelo, Mississippi. And the 20th annual Tupelo Elvis Festival, right here, starting tonight from beautiful Fairpark, where magic happened in 1956, but we'll talk about that later. First of all, you can't do anything in Tupelo without being officially welcomed, and I can't do it. I'm from here, but I can't do it. So we said, who can welcome you? Well, why not the mayor of Tupelo? And he's a rock and roller, folks. You should have been there last night. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of Tupelo and your friend, Jason Shelton.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here to the 20th anniversary of the Tupelo Elvis Festival. Is everybody ready to shake, rattle, and roll with us in Fairpark tonight? We're going to have a wonderful evening right here in the exact same spot over 60 years later when Elvis came back home to Tupelo and gave his the concert at the Mississippi-Alabama Fair. This is the fairgrounds. Of course, we've changed it a little bit since then, but we wanted to recreate a little history tonight. We're so glad that our friends from all over the world are here to join us. Thank you so much for being here. I do want to give a special shout out, like a lot of events that you've been to. These events don't just happen. They take a lot of sponsorships, a lot of different people putting it together. Debbie Brandenburg and our blue team, all the folks you see in the blue shirts, they volunteer their time to put this event, this weekend on. Can we give the blue team a big round of applause? Of course, all the vendors, sponsors, they make this happen. But we've got 17 tribute artists from 11 states and 5 different countries here. And we've also got a world-class lineup tonight of the very best in the business. So thank you so much for being here tonight. We're going to have a great time, and welcome to Tupelo.
How many of you went to the parade and saw the parade this afternoon? I was in the golf cart with the mayor, and we were speeding. We were also facing the wrong way, so I don't really know where we were going. Yeah, tonight, as the mayor was saying, tonight is Elvis Through the Eras. We're going to see some of the greatest headliners in the world, Elvis tribute artists, recreating and some amazing moments in Elvis's career. But first of all, for the last, I don't know how many years, the very first act that you heard on Thursday night was a gentleman that we lost in the last year. And we didn't want to start the night without hearing from him. So let's just take a minute, if we can, and remember an original Sun recording artist, the guy who brought us Red-Headed Woman, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Take a look at this video and remember the incredible Sonny Burgess.
Everybody, this is the pieces. This is one that got us started on the
heard from Sonny Burgess and the Pacers and Red-Headed Woman, we can start the night now in Tupelo, can't we? We want to remember Sonny and the amazing Pacers, and we just want to tell you that we are honored also in our presence to have here the last surviving Pacer and a gentleman who tore up the keyboards back in the day and still does. Kern Kennedy is here. We want to welcome him to be here to represent Sonny Burgess and the Pacers. Sun Records recording stars. All right, also in the last year, we lost another friend of the Tupelo Elvis Festival, a gentleman from Tupelo that was friends to us all. He could play a mean fiddle, and I always said that Devil Went Down to Georgia was written about a guy like Charles Watson. Amazing, master musician, played the violin like you've never heard before. He called it the fiddle. An amazing guy. He's played with all kind of country artists, played with Sonny Burgess and the Pacers all the time here in Tupelo, even played with symphonies. This guy could do it all. We lost him. His family's here tonight, the Watsons. We want to remember you and remember Charles. So take a look at the talent of this guy, Charles Watson. Sonny Burgess and Charles Watson, there's a jam in heaven tonight. All right, we're going to begin our evening of Elvis music, and we're going to remember something that happened right here on this property. How many of you Mississippians, or maybe someone from out of town, actually went to the Mississippi-Alabama Fair and Dairy Show any year at all? Yeah? Now, I said this to the mayor, and he couldn't believe it because he never got to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, when I was in school, we had Fair Day. We got to go free to the fair and miss school. The Mississippi-Alabama Fair and Dairy Show. And we didn't call it the fair. We called it the Mississippi-Alabama Fair and Dairy Show. And something very special happened on the stage in this area at the fairgrounds. When he was 10 years old, Elvis Presley entered a talent contest. And you might have seen that famous picture of him with the winners of the talent contest. And standing up there in 5th place is Elvis Presley wearing overalls and little glasses. And Gladys was so mad at him for wearing those glasses. She said, "Where did you get those glasses?" He said, "I wanted to look different." Well, a few years later, on September 26th, as the biggest star in the world, Elvis Presley came home to Tupelo and the Mississippi-Alabama Fair and Dairy Show. On September 26, 1956, Elvis performed here at the fairgrounds 2 shows, an afternoon matinee and a night show. And it was Elvis Presley Day. The mayor and the governor came and declared it Elvis Presley Day. And he returned, like I said, as the biggest star. And I don't want you to just hear what I have to say about it. Take a look at the sights and sounds of what happened that night right here at the fairgrounds on September 26, 1956. Take a look at this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else, the great moment that you waited for, the one and only Elvis Presley. everybody is tickled to death to have you home. Also, Elvis, we have...
All right. That was what it was like right here, September 26, 1956.